Sunshine DT21N. It is a 5999 count DC 1000 watt AC 750 watt LCD skin multimeter. Its battery AAA 1.5 watt 2-piece. Size is a 140 x 70 x 22 mm. Its weight is 150 grams, include the battery. DC watt 0.8 watt to 1000 watt. AC watt 0.8 watt to 750 watt. Resistance is 0.1 ohm to 60 mega ohm. Die test voltage output is 3 watt 1 milliamp. Continuity less than 50 ohm may be turned on. Output voltage is 0.4 watt. Frequency range is 10 Hz to 8 MHz. Capacitor is 10 nF to 60 MF. Temperature range is -20 to 1K degree C. AC milliamp is 100 microamp to 600 milliamp. It has auto power off function at 5 minutes. Let's see the meter. The meter comes with a box. It made by Sunshine. It has touch key for the meter. Let's open the meter. Come with a box and a user menu. Repair card. A pair of battery. Chip temperature sensor. And a pen, test pen. Let's see the test pen. There is the test pen. It is a gold test pen. And then this normal 4mm jet. It's 4mm plug. And a meter. And let's see the meter. And this is a battery compartment. Then open it. There is the open switch. Now it's open. They have a bar graph. Now it's auto ring. Now it's in a temperature ring. And this is we mark the input jet. There is a power switch in the change the mode switch. There is a hold key. There is a VFC and capacitor in the touch switch. and this is a NCV switch. Okay, let's test the meter. DC weapon voltage test. (2.5 watt) ISO 2.5608 watt. 5 watt ISO 5.013 watt. 7.5 watt ISO 7.51 watt. 10 watt ISO 10.01 watt. Okay, let's see another test. AC voltage test. This meter shows 222. Foot is also the same. Okay, see another test. Now it's testing the NCV. It super jump about 3 or 4 cm. Have 1 bar. Near is 2 bar. Near is 3 bar. Near is 4 bar. They have a red logo. Now change to no. And let's see the power cord. And far from away, they have 1 bar. Near is 2 bar. Near is 3 bar. Make is 4 bar. It non-touch the cable also send the field. Okay. Now see the NCV function. Test on the live part. Now use the wet test lead first. Neutral no. Earth no. Hot wire okay. It can determine the hot wire. Now use the back test lead. Neutral no. Earth no. Hot wire okay. It can check the hot wire. Okay, next test. For the meter in auto mode, it can automatic check the AC DC continuity and the resistor. Let's see the function. Now check AC first. Now AC. Now DC. Okay, you can change it and change the continuity. And the resistor test. Okay. Another function. And then is a hold key. It can hold the data. Let's see. Now 220. And it can hold the data. Now is hold the data. But again, maybe dismiss. Okay. And next is this week. Can change the check the DC wall. Next is AC wall. Now in manual mode. Now is a die test function. Now test the die. That is the normal die. Die test function finished. Take another function. This is a capacitor function. We test the capacity. Now is 1000. Discharge it first. If you are time for the reading, it shows 1.0552 megafarad. It's okay. Another one is 10 mF. Discharge it. And make the test. It's so 10.62 microfarad. Okay, let's see a bigger one. A bigger one is 4700. Let's discharge the cap first. It's so 4.4553. Okay. Let's see another function. Another function is a hertz. We test the normal hertz. It's so 50. Reference milliamp test. Now is a reference is 20 milliamp. Now open. The meter show 20 milliamp. It's so good of the DC milliamp output. Temperature test. Now is hot water. We see that. The sunshine show 80 degrees C, 79, and flow is 78.3, and humidity is 77.6 degrees C. Okay. Let's see the cool water. And sun side is 8 degree. Foot is 6.4 degree C. And unity is 6.2. Okay. Let's see the meter in a high temperature. Now testing in high temperature for this. Now we have 800. Cool down. And the meter also show 8 degree, and unity show the about 6 degree. We hold it. Now it's 5.6. Okay. Next test. Reference capacitor test. The reference is 120.47 LQFP. Now see this meter. This meter show 120.7 or 8. We hold the data. Now hold. And see the foot. Foot is 0.121 microfarad. It's the same of the foot. Okay. Next test for the resistor. Resistor is 4.9987 km. Let's turn to the resistor. Let's turn to the auto function. Now auto function. Resistor. And hold the data. It's 5.003 km. Let's see the foot. It's 5.043 km. It's the same of the foot. Next test. Resistor test. Test referred. It shows 0, 10 to 0, 1 ohm. It shows 1 ohm, 10 ohm. It shows 10.5 ohm, 10.04 K. It shows 10.01 K, 22.3 Met. It shows 22.2 Met. It very same at the reading. And let's see the bigger. 40 mega ohm. It shows 40.3 mega ohm. Let's see the bigger. 60. This meter make is 60 mega ohm. It shows 59.7 mega ohm. Bigger. It no reading. Okay, let's see the continuity test. If so fast, they may not respond. 1, 1, 1. That may be your time. One time maybe have the reading. It sound about 50 feet. .6 dBA mix. Let's see another function. Die output voltage test. The die output voltage is about 3.968 voltage. Let's see the meter light on the LED. Red is so 1.806 watt. Yellow 1.882 watt. Green 1.892 watt. Blue 2.603 watt. White 2.603 watt. Okay, next test. Function key test. Now it's in auto mode. In auto mode, there's flicking, and we test this with. One is VFD. Second is fast capacitor test, and the second is torch test. Now see the first one. Now is VFC mode. The VFC mode is for testing the VFD voltage, and we know the VFD now. The VFD have this meter have a filter for testing the VFD voltage. Now it's a normal socket voltage. It 222 also. Okay. Let's see another function is to testing the fast capacitor. Now it's in fast capacitor. Okay, test the first one. It's so 10.61. Next one. It's so 1.056 megafarad. Okay. Let's see another. It's the torch. Long pad. The torch. Okay. Plus again, maybe turn off the LED. Okay. Next test. Now 400 microhertz. 500 microhertz. It's so 0.5 hertz. The minimum is 0.5 hertz. And rising up test. And now it's 60 hertz. we upper the reading. Seven, 80, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, and rising up. Now in kHz, 8 kHz, nine, and this meter mix is 8 megahertz. We see now 1 megahertz, 2 megahertz, 3 megahertz, 4 megahertz, 6 megahertz, 7 megahertz. It change digit. 8 megahertz. It's okay for can measure to 8 megahertz. If over, that will damage this meter. Don't do it. High voltage DC test. $50. ISO 55.61 watt. 100. ISO 110.9 watt. ISO needle reading. 250. ISO 276.6 watt. ISO needle reading. Max. This meter max is 600 watt. Now 500 watt. ISO 527.3 watt. Okay, next test. Battery consumption test. In 3 watt, this meter draw 46.2 milliamp. And the reference voltage is 1 watt. This meter shows 0.989 watt. Okay, and let's open the meter other function. Now nail theory, it draw 46.9 milliamp. And open the top. It about 55.2 milliamp. Draw the current and call off the meter. In standby mode, this meter draws 0.011 milliamp. And open again the meter. It normal draw 46.2 milliamp. And let's see the meter supply voltage draw. Now 2.99 watt. $2.7 watt. 2.6 volt. It display the battery low logo and came down the meter. Now 2.68 volt. .64 volt, and it about 2.6 volt maybe come down this meter. Okay, meter T down. There is a battery compartment. They have a 4 screw. There is the inside part, and that is the supply voltage battery part. We pop off this one first. Okay, pop off. Let's see the meter. There is the inside component. Okay, open it. Inside the meter, the supply have a code: wet color, bad color, wet color of this. It's hard to open it. Backlight module, sorry. We try to open the module. It also supply for four-way, and there is an inside part. After I open it, there is the back LCD skin. It got some color inside. it cooked with a color and more circuit board in the downside. Okay. Now fully open the meter. Let's see the meter again. And at the downside, there's a touch key module for the inside. It's covered by the skin. This one. There is the backside skin. There is a front side module, touch key module of this one. There is the backlight. There is the LCD skin. Okay. Fully T down. Okay. NCV test. In about VCM 1 bar. Knee is a 2 bar. Near a 3 bar. In touch is a 4 bar. Auto power off test. When not use this meter, maybe 5 minutes, maybe turn off. Let's see the meter.